is one of Chicago Cubs' most popular players and one of the best to play the game ever. This Hall of Famer is back in Chicago as the Cubs ambassador. Number 23, Ryne Sandberg. Welcome to the Jam.
Hey, Jordan.
It's good to have you here.
Good to have you.
You spruced up your look a little bit.
Yeah, it really did.
Something's changed. Can you elaborate?
Yeah, looking good, huh?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, went with Restore, and they restored my hair. They did an outstanding job. Very pleased with it. It was a very easy process, but here I am today, 9 months later, with a new look. Feeling good about it.
I mean, it's totally different. I saw
taking me back to the playing days a little bit.
I saw with Restore, Brian Urlacher, another spokesman,
yes.
Former Chicago Bears linebacker, Hall of Famer as well, soon to be, hopefully. His total look changed as well. I mean, look at the picture of you then to now. Did it hurt? I mean, what was the process like?
Yeah, that's an older, worn-out guy there, but look at that, look at that guy
back
there.
In business.
Yeah, back in business, feeling good about it. You know, just having options and now and just having the length that I want to getting haircuts. But the process was very cool. Took my own hair from the back, put it up front, and high technology, and Restore did an outstanding job. They do a great job. So I'm here to put the word out. Very happy with it, and I think we'll see some billboards up of myself up there with Urlacher.
Yeah, well, I love it. Now, you don't look like a grandfather, and with the full head of hair, you look younger, but 8 grandchildren, correct? How's life as grandpa?
Things are doing great. Yeah, 8 grandkids. We enjoy Wrigley Field. We enjoy Chicago. Full-time here, Chicagoan, so live up in Lake Bluff, loving that and loving life. But
beautiful family.
Yeah, thank you. We have a lot of fun together. All are in the Midwest, except for we have a son and a granddaughter and daughter-in-law in Santa Monica, California. The rest are here in the Midwest. So we take in Chicago a lot and see all the activities and do the city thing here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Love it.
So 108 years, and it finally ends last fall when the Cubs get it done and they win the World Series. How did you feel as a guy who put the Cubs on the map back in the mid-'80s on through to the 90s?
Oh, man, it was I mean, it was something. But, you know, for me personally, to come back and rejoin the Cubs halfway through the 2015 season like I did after leaving for a couple of years to Philadelphia.
Look at that guy right there. You don't have to wear the hat anymore,
Look at
Ryan.
that. Look at that. Grant Park. Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
But it was a life changer for me. It really was, and I know it was for all the fans. But no, I've been beaming ever since. Really enjoying following this young team. And,
yeah, what's this young team going to do? Tell me, do they have a chance? Everyone watching right now is like, you got a Hall of Famer in there. You got one of the greatest athletes of all time to ever grace this city. Ask him if the Cubs can repeat as World Series champs.
No, they definitely can. They're in first place as we speak.
Yep.
I've really enjoyed and really have an appreciation for these young players and what they've gone through, not only last year, but this year, coming back and trying to repeat. It's not that easy.
It's really hard to do.
They've
Yankees were the last ones to do it.
They've hung in there. I think the organization's done a very good job as far as bringing back even a better team with Wade Davis as closer, Almora, John Jay as bench players. I think
so much depth.
So it's just about getting there, winning the division. Big game last night. Like to see the offense last night.
Got a little win streak going here.
Yeah, so if they can continue to swing the bats like that, that'll take a lot of pressure off of everybody. But just to get into the postseason like they should, and they've been there. They were there last year.
All right, so I'm riding with you
for
on
me,
that.
they're the team.
I'm riding with your prediction. I'm doubling down in Vegas on the Cubs to repeat.
And I got the hair to go with the team this year. So looking forward to October baseball and a new dude here.
Absolutely. So now I want to ask you about another story that got a lot of pub this year, and it's been getting a lot of pub in Chicago for a lot of years now, dating back to '03. Steve Bartman, who's a guy who came back and received a World Series ring. He still hasn't shown his face to the national public, but he's been embraced by the organization and the franchise. He was the embattled fan who tried to catch that foul ball, preventing Moises Alou, which set everything down in motion in a playoff loss for the Cubs when everyone believed they could have won the World Series that year. What did you feel about that whole situation, and as it stands now, do you think we'll ever see Bartman's face?
Well, the situation, I think, was very unfortunate for him. I mean, any fan in that seat is going to try and protect himself, and there is a wall down there that's about 1.5 feet long, and that's no man's land. But when a foul ball comes down there, everybody's looking up at the ball.
Ryne Sandberg, as a fan, would have done the same thing,
There's 2 or 3 other fans. They were right there with him. They just happened to hit his hand right at the very end and knock the ball loose. But they still had a double play ball to get out of the inning.
He was unfairly
and they still
blamed,
had the lead. Very unfair, unfortunate, but very classy move by the Cubs to offer him a ring. He accepted the ring, so I think that that was a step big step in the right direction for him.
Absolutely. So you're my favorite Cub of all time. The current Cub
Appreciate
is
that.
Javi Baez, another second baseman, now
Love
playing
Baez.
shortstop.
Love Baez.
Two very effective middle infield guys. Who's your favorite Cub of all time?
Probably Ernie Banks, no
good one.
question about it. Him and Billy Williams, Ron Santo, those three were around during my career, and I looked up to them and enjoyed talking baseball with them. Billy Williams was one of my early hitting coaches. He kept it simple for me. He used to tell me to hit the ball as hard as I could off the ivy, so hard that I have to hook slide into second base. He'd hit it so hard it wouldn't even be a stand-up double. So Billy was great, but Ernie was great. Ron Santo, those guys, being around them, really gave me a history lesson on what it meant to be a Cub as an early Cub, and then I just wanted to carry the torch and do my job as far as with these young players, talking to them. I get to be out there for 6 weeks in spring training, be around the guys. There's a good group of young players that really knows the history of the game. They really have a lot of respect for the uniform that they wear. They love the fans. They give back to the community.
That's fantastic.
That's great. It's a great group of guys.
Well, I'll tell you, it's been great to have you here this morning. An absolute
Thanks,
honor.
Jordan.
The legendary,
Appreciate it.
the Hall of Famer, Ryne
you.
Sandberg. Head to restorehair.com to learn more about Rhino's new look. Check out that young man right there.